Hey, hey, happy Monday. In the dark. Yes, I'm in the dark. Heading to work. It's been a weekend, let's just say that. Good in some places, tough and rough in others. Grace was up last night at about 2:30. I should have stayed up because I know how I am. I know that I am more tired if I go back to sleep. So I do, yes, feel slightly tired this morning, but I know she is as well. I just saw her. She's kind of awake. I mean, she'll have to get up in like 15 minutes anyway. So we had, Grace was part of a thing, and I've probably said this before. You've probably seen some videos on it, but something called Team Impact, where she was designated to a college sports team, athletic team, and for her it's the UMass volleyball girls in Dartmouth, Massachusetts. And so we had a game on Saturday, and they won all 3 games. It's the best, like 3 out of 5, and they did so well. They're really raking high this year, which they've won the last 2 divisions in the Southeast for the last 2 years, and the last 2 years is when Grace started, as well as when their new coach started. So kind of cool. Like, so even at the end of the game Saturday, the coach was like, "Grace is undefeated." So that's like cool, right? I mean, and there was a celebration of 2 seniors. That was like it was a senior night game. So the 2 girls that are graduating in the spring have been with Grace the last 2 or 3 years. So it was really exciting. We had that, and short and quick story. So if you're in a state where there's lots of ticks, just be careful, because people are telling me that because it's like has stayed warmer out, there are more ticks really now in the fall. And so my elbow was hurting the whole time I was at the game on Saturday for like 2 hours, and it was really hurting bad. So when my friend was with me, we thought we chalked it up to tennis elbow, but when I got home and changed to go to a work reunion, I actually noticed a tick in my elbow. OMG. I hate bugs. Any kind of bugs. Rodents, bugs. I'm afraid. And so we pulled it out. My husband helped me, and then, we put peroxide on it and everything else. And, there's no ring around where it was. It was literally on the elbow bone. I don't have any pain, so obviously it was from that. But now you have to watch it, so it's a little nerve-wracking, and, I'm just nerve-wracking about it, and then, as luck would have it, last night, around 9:30, 10 o'clock, my husband found a small tick on his upper right thigh. Now, he was outside Saturday, like for the day, doing yard work. So maybe it could have gotten in his clothes. I don't know. So he didn't notice it in the morning, though. So, I don't know. We don't even know. We just, washed all the bed sheets, blankets, comforters last night. And, we have to keep an eye on. He's going to call his doctor this morning. I mean, he literally found it and took it out right away, where mine was embedded for a couple of hours. So it's just, it's scary that, that can happen and then turn into something like Lyme disease. So, I might call my doctor as well. I know my doctor, she probably wants to see me, which, is fine. I'd rather, I guess, go see her than take a chance and not get on antibiotics earlier if I can help it. So that's our stupid bug story for the weekend. Yesterday was a great day, though, and we went trunk trick or treating with Grace at an event. She was a cup of noodle, and everyone loved the costume. And she got like a lot, she got a lot. There were like 10 cars. She got a lot. And last Halloween and this Halloween is like really the first time that she like is finally breaking into the candy. She's not necessarily eating it because she doesn't really like sweets. She likes chips. She's a salt and savory kind of girl. So, but she likes to open the candy. And you know something? I would rather her open it and put it in her mouth and take it out than me eating it. So, have at it, Grace. My husband will sneak a Snicker here and there. But, I had like 2 Tootsie Rolls from her stash. And then those Airheads that I love. Like 2 of them. Or 1.5, really. We had a good day. It was nice. I got a lot of minutes done yesterday afternoon. 1, 2. I need to finish up 2 more today. And I had started 1 at work Friday, so I'm hoping that I didn't lose it on my server at work, because it was almost like I was already an hour and a half into the meeting, so that would really stink. So that's about it. So happy Monday. That's enough, I think, right? So I'm going to work to rest, I hope. No, not really, but you know how that goes. It was a long weekend, so I'm glad to be back on Monday routine. I ate good. I didn't eat much at the reunion Saturday because I wasn't really hungry. Yes, I'm yawning. I'm sorry. Plugging along with my pounds. And one thing, I am going to do a video at the end of the month for my purse. I'm very happy the way that I divided like $250 from my paycheck weekly into another account. Every account that I have has a buffer in it and has a rollover to the following week and then to the following month. And although it perhaps small, it's going to add up. And in October, I was able to start to fund again my emergency fund. So I'm doing something right, whether it's paying attention intentionally of what I'm spending or intentionally saving and putting aside money, it's working. So I just need to keep the momentum going, keep my minutes. It helps that I am doing a side hustle and bringing in extra money because I'm using that money for groceries and dino, etc. And then I'm able, if I'm doing it with that account, then I'm able to pay extra debt with the other account. So it's a work in progress, but I like where it's going. And as we all know, that's half the battle. All right, peeps. Peace out. Happy Monday. Thanks for listening to me in the dark.